Okay, peace and blessings to everybody out there, man. Today we're on that episode 4 of how and where to start seeking God's face. And today we're going to be talking about learning to hear God's voice and learning to hear the devil's voice, because you got to have the discernment to understand who is trying to tempt you and who is trying to test you. Now, learning to hear the difference between the two is extremely hard because, first of all, we are connected to society. We are connected to each other more than we connected to the spirit. Most of us can't get off our phone screens, away from the TV screens, when it all starts up here. It all starts up here, all the spiritual warfare. Because you got to understand that your mind, body, soul, and heart are all connected. Whatever you feeling in your heart, you are thinking in your head. Whatever you thinking in your head, you are feeling in your body. And then when you learn to understand those things, you are going to understand that is the first step to talk to God, because you got to teach your whole body, discipline your whole self in order to want to just put these things down and get down and pray, to read his word, anything, because it's all new to you. We have to reprogram ourselves. So, for example, what we be seeing in the shows, the devil and the angel on our right and left shoulder, when we thinking about a situation, the angel is always telling us to do the right thing. But we think that we don't get no reward out of it and we don't get what we want. But the devil on the left shoulder is always telling us we get what we want and we can possibly get away with it, which is the temptation. But when them temptations are hitting you and you are having them thoughts of doing the right thing and then almost about to fall into sin, you have to do what Jesus did. What did Jesus do when he was fasting and the devil came to him in the middle of his fasting? He told him he would give everything to Jesus. He'd become the king of the world and all. He can have everything as long as he worshiped the devil. Jesus said, "It is written." No matter what the devil said, he always deflected what the devil was trying to offer with God's word. And that's what we got to do. That's how we got to learn to meditate on his word when things, this is how you know the enemy is attacking. Because first of all, in anything somebody tries to give you or anything you are fighting against in the world, go to God's word. This is how you know that you are talking to God, because God's not going to make you do anything that's against him. That doesn't make sense, right? God is your spiritual energy. The devil is your carnal, materialistic, fleshly energy. That's what the devil is. When you are having deja vu, when you having that first instinct, when you having dreams of things that might happen in life, when you getting signs, when you getting peace, these are all signs of God and that he's talking to you. When he's taking you away from danger and everything, when he's removing things out of your life and putting better things in your life. This is how you know that God is talking to you. But if you are talking to the devil, it comes with temptation, pain, danger, anything negative in your life. But you have to be able to discern what's negative in your life and what's right and wrong, because we live in a world full of lies. The truth mixed with the lies. We live in a world where it's nothing but deceitfulness, people taking advantage of each other, people want power, people want money, people want their way. People has become lovers of their self. So, in order to hear God's voice, it's time to isolate yourself and get deeply into his word and understand anything that comes against you. And if it's going against God's word, you take it back to God and you ask him, God, please help me understand what was the situation happening in my life. Is this an enemy in my life? Is there somebody good in my life? Am I facing the right type of things? Am I going towards the right path? And listen to his word very deeply. Try to get the understanding of other people also. Like, listen, you got to listen to people very carefully, because most people talk and they give themselves away. You got to look at the body language. You got to look at human psychology as a whole, because first of all, whoever you are talking to is you. Nobody's different from you. Nobody's exactly the same as you either, though. So have that mindset. Remember, there's a devil on your shoulder and there's an angel on your shoulder, and they all start up here, though. Peace and blessings.